live from the Hub Studios in Atascadero. Hope you're having a good Tuesday morning, February 7th, 2023. And I'm here today with Debbie and Selena. And we want to wish Selena a happy birthday tomorrow. So, today we're going to talk about not giving up. Now, I know that some of you may be in a situation where you want to, but God has other ideas. He wants you to persevere, and He doesn't want you to give up. For example, in the Bible, Paul didn't give up. He went on 3 missionary journeys, three, and he didn't give up trying to bring those into the kingdom of heaven, the kingdom of God. He was beaten, he was ridiculed, all sorts of things that would make anybody else give up. But Paul didn't. He preached the gospel, and so he persevered. And as a matter of fact, he ended up writing most of the New Testament from a prison cell. So think about this for a minute. If you have a family member or a friend who you want to minister to and to bring into the kingdom, and they're not responding, don't give up, because God is with you. It takes time to do these things. Sometimes a person's heart is not ready to receive the word, but you have to persevere. You have to be the example to not give up. And that's the important thing. If you give up, you're wasting an opportunity. But if you persevere, you never know what fruit is going to be a result of that. Besides, when you plant the seeds of the kingdom, of the gospel, you never know when it's going to grow. And just because it doesn't happen right away, don't give up, because it is going to grow. And it is up to the individual or the family member's heart as to when it's going to do so. There are other examples in the Bible of not giving up. Look at what happened to Daniel. Daniel decided to not give up because he prayed like he had been 3 times a day, despite the fact that the king at that time had put forth an edict, a referendum, whatever you want to say, that they had to pray to him. And Daniel said, "No, I have God to pray to." He did that 3 times a day, and he didn't give up. He stood for what he believed in. And I think that sometimes we get into a situation where we want to give up because it's just too stressful. Whatever the situation is, it could be a health issue. I have a friend who lives in Lompoc who has stage 1 lung cancer. She's not giving up because she's too tough to do that, even though she could. And a lot of people have given up. I know that in my family history, my grandmother and my grandfather, unfortunately, they gave up, and they just decided to go the way of the Lord. My mother was the same way, but I'm not giving up. That's why I continue to do a clarion voice every week, because I'm not giving up. The message of the gospel is too important. We talk about various subjects, we interview people, we give testimonies, and hopefully somebody is watching and they're on the cusp of giving up, but maybe they see something that resonates with them and they don't give up because of that, because it hits them in the right way. So I just want you to remember something. Giving up is easy. Persevering is hard. But you will be that much stronger if you don't give up. Because it says in one of my favorite verses, Jeremiah 29:11, I know the plans I have for you, plans to prosper you and not harm you, plans to give you hope and a future. There are many promises like that that help a person not give up. You just have to believe. It's that simple, but it's really that hard. So I want you to just think about not giving up, whatever your situation is. And gosh knows there have been so many in the last few years where people would want to give up. But I'm telling you right now, God has your back. He doesn't want you to give up. And if you submit your life to Him, He will help you not give up. So, anyways, I want you to just think about not giving up. This is Mark Sobowitz from the Hub Studios in Atascadero with a clarion voice.